Stream paused. Don't worry, the shampoo ad isn't plot relevant.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy DLSS 5 announcement day. Oh, the memes have been so good. The memes have been so good. Yeah. But one thing I need to check, actually, hold on. Oh, should be good here, Hold on, before I continue on with the stuff I was doing, let me just quickly, I was messing with some OBS stuff earlier, and I just realized that I should probably make sure that I have those fixed before before I go crazy. This needs to be you, and then you. No, I don't see the other. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yep. Yep. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I've been looking at the freaking memes about the DLSS 5. I have not actually seen the video myself. And I have it pulled up that I kind of want to just look through like more of the examples they have real quick before we get started. Just because I'm curious. Because it didn't look good. Like, it didn't look like an upscaling. It looked like a replacement. And I thought that was the whole point of DLSS, is to upscale, not to change the visuals of it. I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, I guess as long as the previous ones are supported for newer versions or someone forks it somehow, it's not like you're going to be forced to use it, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably check out some of the stuff because let's see if I can find a spot. Let me do these. So this DLSS 5 on for who knows what game. I can't tell. This is off. Wait, go back. Can I find the frame where it's just come on. Okay. This is off. Off looks so much better. Like, I'll put myself up here. Or better yet, I'll put myself here. Off looks so much better. Like, you could see volumetrics, you could see depth. The parts that are darker that you expect are darker. If I go back to DLSS on, all of that nice volumetrics is gone. Why is it all of a sudden just darker here? Is it like a vignette all of a sudden? Right? Like, look. It's like it got a hit in the face with a high contrast filter. And all of the nice depth and interesting, well, everything is just gone. Just by, like, yeah, I mean, especially like here, right, in the shadows. In the shadows especially. Like, it was really nice shadows. And then, oh yeah, that's all gone. It's all evenly lit. No volumetrics, no nothing. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Go figure. I don't know. Not a clue. Anyway. I just wanted to look at it just super quick because I wanted to see what here's another one. Just curiosity. Let's find where it converts. Come on. Oh, not too far. Okay. So let's go here. So this is another one that's off and then on. So again, even in this one as well, like you could feel the depth here because there's volumetrics, and then you go into the DLSS on, and it's like you crank up the contrast and make it evenly lit. What happened to all of the nice volumetrics? The tone was very warm, and now it's all cool. It's very blue and white, right? The original was warm. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know why you'd ever want to go from one to the other. I would very much prefer to keep the lighting of the original. Well, and keep the look of the original. Maybe up-res the the pixel information detail like it has been doing, but not this. At least personally. Anyway. Let's go and do some Unreal. So, I think one thing I was thinking over the weekend was I have it right now where every hit of a damage over time hit will make a new damage over time. But I realized that no, I actually don't want that, because the idea, right, is you have 10 goblins attacking you, you want to have 10 stacks. But I realized that with my implementation and the way I did it is, and it affects the player too, is every hit is a new stack. But really, I want every new source of damage to be a new stack for those type of hits. So if a player hits an enemy 10 times, it'll just refresh it 10 times. But if a player or someone else hits an enemy, right, they'll have 2 stacks. Something like an enemy will not put multiple dots on you. They will put 1 dot and refresh it. Now, if they're from different sources, that's different. But every new source should get their own dot. So I want to tweak that first, and then we'll go and work on her. That's the plan. So, let's go here. So basically, check if dot is applied. So this is where we need to check it. So if it is an area dot, then it's going to check. If it's not an area dot, it doesn't. But I still wanted to check actually. So here, what are we going to be checking? So, a couple of things. And we need to know the gameplay tag. We also need to know the attacker. I'm not storing that. I'm not storing that. I could store it. Because, and then pass it through here, right? Because we have it. If I stored it here, I just use it for the check. Because then I can say, hey, is it already applied or not? Let's try that. Let's put an attacker, actor, object reference. Let's clean these up. Should be good here. You. Is it all you need for the check? So, in here, we'll add a new input. Attacker. Actor. Okay, so we don't need this one. Let's check here. Because we need to do this either way. So here we check if the gameplay tag matches. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And we check if this attacker is equal to you. Now, if both of these match, then we should get a matched index. If not both of them match, then obviously we don't. So now, if the gameplay tag and the attacker match, so if I hit something and I try to put a dot on it, and I try to do it again, then it'll say it is matching. If it is, whether or not it's an area dot does not matter. Oh, hold on. No. What does matter is if it's an area dot, we don't need to do one of the checks. So I need to use this. And then here we do a select. So based on whether or not it is an area dot, because if it is an area dot, then we don't care about the attacker. We just check about the gameplay tag. If it is not an area dot, then we want to check the attacker as well. Okay, so theoretically now, it should be as simple as that. You have a very complicated setup for your enemies showing their progress bar. Why? Just because it's split screen. Why do you need a complicated setup? Well, I guess it depends on how are they showing their progress bars. Because like I have my progress bars above my head, above the heads, but if you have like an on-screen widget, that's different. Let's see if this works. I don't remember. Are you currently set up to do poison hits? Yes. Okay, hit me again. Excellent. You're not doing any damage to me. Why are you doing 0 damage? It's because I need to go here. Poison aspect. 5. And let's do like 10. 5. No, still doesn't, not the right one. NPCs needs to know which player is hitting it. If they are still in range, which widget to address, and when to hide and show it if the players are same player. Oh yeah, like a complicated setup then. Yeah, we're working, but it looks complicated if you zoom out. All good. Hello, gang. I can read that part. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Gutsatari, you were just starting as a node, moving it around, not able to know what you wanted next. Yeah, a lot of times figuring out what the hell you want, what you want it to do or look like is sometimes the most complicated part. I can understand that. I think this is happening, right? Yes. So, what's going on with the damage? Oh. This is a mess. So it should go here. We go from there. Are behavior trees easy? It depends on like how you are mentally in terms of like understanding them, and versus compared to like state trees. Behavior trees and state trees do the same thing in a sense, but they're done differently. So if you find behavior trees difficult, like the way you have to set it up, then maybe state trees are more for you. So, but they're not difficult, no. It takes time to understand them, but there's tutorials for it. It depends on what you want to do with them. If you just want some characters moving, it's not going to be that big of a problem. Attacking, things of that nature, yeah. That's what it's there for. Why did it not go here? Is it like an animation blueprint? Not at all. Not even remotely. It is its own thing. What? Why isn't it going here at all? Is it even saying it's valid? Yes, okay, it's valid. Okay. This is not valid, so this should go to false. And then this. False. What is it coming in as? Am I not setting the right thing? I'm probably not setting the right thing, am I? Status? Oh wait, status. That's not right. That's why. Status dot poison. No, it should be. Let's go to the projectile. Wait. Card ability, elemental aspect, poison. Oh, this is all we did. It's on the dagger. So the problem then isn't this. Problem is here. Yeah, this is not is status dot poison aspect. Oh, hold on. Then maybe I did do it wrong here. Status dot elemental aspect poison. Status dot poison aspect. It should be fine. Card ability, elemental aspect. Wait, card ability? Oh, it is card ability. Yeah. Oh, this is status. I put this as the wrong thing. This is the wrong thing. Oh. Yeah, elemental aspects, and then yeah, I put the wrong thing here. And now here, 10-5. Now I'm taking damage. So let's do 3 seconds. Nope. Hit me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. 3. Okay, so now we need to have it be like 5 so we can see if it refreshes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. It seems like it's working. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not working. that was very long. What happened there? Okay, so this was fixed. Okay. Oh, if it's already applied, I add oh, yeah. Okay. If it's already applied, cool. I need to know if it is an area dot. So otherwise, yeah, bad things. So if it is an area dot, then yes, we do this. We do the 1,000. Actually, let's do, instead of this, we'll just do a select here. So if it is an area dot, we're just adding current time plus 1,000. If it is not an area dot, we're doing current time plus the original time which is the dot duration. But the dot duration might be different here, because this should be the calculated one. So we need to do this. Okay, so then that means it is better to do a branch. If it's area dot, then we just do this. If it's not an area dot, then we need to do U. So because we need to get all of those values. Right? We do the current time plus the duration is the new current time. And this will work because it is references, which is the diamond. So now, if it is an area dot, then yeah, we're adding 1,000 to the current time. Otherwise, we're adding the duration to it. This duration. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Obviously, my counting is not exact. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's working. Oh, it shouldn't add it. It should refresh it. You don't add the time. Refresh the time. That's the other thing. I don't want to add to it. I want to just refresh it. Otherwise, a super fast attacker don't have to worry about attack time and want to just reset the time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'm gonna die before it. Couldn't you attack me a little faster? Please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give the freaking dot a longer time. She can't attack me fast enough. Jerk. 7.5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So she, as 1, gave me 1 dot. If we got 2 of them, they should give me 2. Shit. Is it counting it as the same? I should have 2. Okay. Hey, Kate, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What AI models do you like? For what? Do you mean like a chat box, image generation? So, just AI for Unreal? Anything specific? And for what? Because also what I like depends on what you're asking for. Like, what's the use case? I don't have one that does everything. I mean, I only really use 2 chat ones and 1 image one, to be fair, but still. Image one is just Midjourney, just because that's the one I paid for. And it's the one I use. In terms of chatbots with reasoning or coding, I can't speak on coding at all because I don't code. But in terms of blueprints, I like Grok. For blueprints and even some PCG stuff, I like Grok. ChatGPT has too many issues. And that's the only ones I've tried. I need... How do I know if it is the exact attacker? Let's use one of those chatbots now. I have an actor variable. And I need to compare it to another to see if it's the exact same actor. I have multiple of the same actor in the world, but I need to know if it's the exact same. Any simple solutions to this? Because I thought when it's in the game it would be slightly different under the hood, but I assume it's a simple one. Use the equal objects node. Hold on. That is... Doing a actor comparison returns true even if the two actors are separate enemies but are the same actor type. Oh, the object one compares differently? How do I do the equal for objects? It doesn't. No, it doesn't suggest anything. Is good on watching someone building as Open Claw project. Cool. No idea who that is or what an Open Claw means. But as long as you have fun. Then you cannot choose it. It's auto choosing. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure it out. But welcome in, Num. Hope you're doing well. Okay, what if I don't? Equal. Nope. That's not a thing. It's just not. It's the one of the few times when it's just really hallucinating. It's not a thing. I haven't seen it hallucinate this badly in a while. I just want to see if the actor is the same, but I mean literally the like the thing in the world, if it is the same, not if the actor class is the same. Yeah. Equal object is not a thing. This is actor. The equal you're showing is for actors, and actors are the same, but same class. In the world. I probably need to just start a new one, new chat. Have it refresh. Is it class? No. Okay, I'm refreshing the chat. I'll try it one more time, and then we're gonna see what the hell we can do. Building his own app with multiple clawbot agents. No idea what that means, but cool. I'm imagining a one of those gotcha games with claws. It's making a bot for that to always win. That's not how it works, but when doing a comparison between two actor objects, the world, they will return true if the class is the same, because they're the same blueprint. I need to check to see if it's the exact same, as in I'm comparing the specific actor in the world to the same actor world to get true, and any other will return. Let's change this up. Let's see how it. We compare actor references using the standard equal blah, blah blah. Exact instances equality, not just the same class, but it does. But that's just not true. Doing one of the instead, comparing two actors using get class, no, and not using child of. Nope. Let me actually, you know what? Let me check one thing. In case, you know what? Just as a safety thing, print the attacker here. Let me see what it actually is getting. Wait, why isn't it getting anything? There's the problem. Hold on. No, hold on. Maybe the problem is me. and I was doing the right thing, but just why is it none? Now hold on just a second. Oh, because I don't have tap. Guys, just don't look at me. Just, you know, just... You can't fix stupid. You cannot fix stupid. Okay. Well, no, that's also wrong. Oh, I know. This one I know why it's wrong. Okay, this one I know why it's wrong. But it is detecting them separately, which is good. But now we need to here when we add a new one. I need to, of course, set the attacker. The problem is between the keyboard and the chair. Happens to everyone, but to be fair, it is usually Unreal's fault, yeah. Okay, there's two. I need one to hit you. Yay! I'm not getting another one. I'm getting the same one. It's the same one. Look, guys, I have 2 dots when I should be having 2 dots. And if I had only one of them hit me, I'll only ever have 1 dot. God damn it. That's well. At least I was smart enough to realize that, hold on, so maybe I should be checking that the actual character is coming in. The amount of times the problem has been that I just don't plug something in is too damn high. It is an AI which can access accounts and the internet freely. At least people say that. Accounts? That sounds bad. I don't want any account accessing any AI accessing any account. Because any AI that can have access to everyone's accounts can be asked to leak said account. That just seems like it's a big problem. You should not know any of that information, ideally. Okay. Okay. So, now it's working. So now that we have that, we can now set things up. So, on Friday, we came up with this for the enemies. So we're gonna do trash is regular, elite, 3 daggers and poison on hit. 3 daggers and poison on hit might be too much. So, but it might not be. So let's try 3. Let's try 3 daggers. Is it on that one? Did I put it in the wrong place? Is it the second number? Might be the second number. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's the... And just check. Do I need the tag? No. Okay. So now we have this. So each one of them will now shoot 3 of them if they're going to be an elite. And I kind of like that. You only ever get 2 of them at once. So, you know, I really should be testing 2. I don't think that's like insane amount of daggers either. I think the poison's too strong. Pa, 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 pa. Let's drop this. 20% less damage. Yeah, considering I have 2 of them on me. I mean, that's really strong with 2 dots. Let's try again 1. With 1 dot, yeah, that's better. I could go lower. Maybe for these, actually, it should be lower. The ground ones can do higher damage because you'll only ever have 1. This one can stack, so maybe I should go lower. So if you get multiple stacks, right, you'll have a bad time. I tried to get him. I managed to avoid both. Good job, me. So now this is 2 stacks. It's quick, but definitely survivable. And they're not exactly tough enemies, right? Oh, actually, they're not elites right now, so I should make them elites. For a more accurate damage check. They're still not exactly super difficult to kill. That's fine. Okay, so what I want to do is let me actually just do the same thing I did on the other enemy that has the multi-attack. So let's go to Gloomsting. And I'm just gonna grab you. Instead of 4, this is 2. And then get mob type. Nope. This one. And then switch on the mob type. So we'll only do this if it is an elite. I guess champion or boss. We're also going to keep this functionality for the champion version. So, elites, yep, and they poison. Attack me. What's wrong with you? Why is the AI like this? Why are you idling? Why? Like, I know why this is a problem. I just don't know how to fix it. I just don't know how to fix it. Okay, for now though, we'll ignore it. Because that's
Stream paused because apparently Twitch thinks you need to buy a truck right now.
Have a good one, Num. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like I have a slightly sore throat and I don't like it. I don't like this feeling. But I better not be getting sick. I will not approve. You like the map to my game? Well, thank you. I can't take too much credit. I mean, I did the right layouts and camera and all that, but the assets themselves, right, I got from a pack. I do plan to make new things of that same style, or in terms of it being like cubic, in terms of the ground and stuff. So we'll see. I definitely want to do like a steampunk. I think a steampunk with those kind of like mesh crates and stuff on the ground, the different levels. I think it will look nice. You could have different patterns and designs for walkways. You know what I wish we had in Unreal as an easy way of doing connected textures. Sure, your Minecraft has connected textures. Well, through a mod, but still. Stop it, Guts. I don't even need to look over to know you're here. Yep, I was right. Predictable. You were lucky your points are over. Well, I mean, that just shows you're just not watching the content enough these days, and it's definitely not because I'm boring or it's not interesting stuff I'm doing. It's definitely not because of me. It's clearly all about you. I really wish we had this in Unreal as a very easy thing to do, where you could put different textures and say, hey, have it be connected. If I just put an object next to each other, like, it'll just detect it and adjust its textures accordingly based on whatever. I wish. Not even just materials. Like, being able to just do something like this, even with BCG, like with a simple node or something where it just chooses the right one based off this, would be awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have that. But maybe one day. Hopefully one day. I can hope. Okay, but we have now this working the way we want. So this is the elite, and if I change them to be trashed here, they only shoot one, and they do not poison. Excellent. So now we need to work on the big one. The champion. So, still going to do the 3 and the poison there. More damage, of course. The poison still does the same damage, though. Should the poison scale? Maybe the poison should scale. Because it's per character. I can make the poison scale in damage. Yeah. So if it is a, how do I do this? Let's do this. Then this. And then we can say here we're going to set poison elemental aspect, and right now we have it at 3, right? 7.5 and 3. So I want to set just the second value based on the mob type. So if it is an elite, it's 3. If it is a champion, should we just double it and pass it over to the next person? We'll double it and pass it over to the next person. If it is a boss, I mean, I might as well put it in like 15. We're not gonna have a boss of her, but put a number in. So now she will do not only more damage. That does not do more damage. Oh. Because of that. Yeah, there we go. Now, one thing I'm noticing is the projectile does 7 damage to me. Why does the projectile only do 7 damage to me? Why is the projectile not scaling in damage? Because that also does 7 damage. That's not good. Let's take a look. Damage. Oh, because it's not calculated. That's why. I'm not doing the damage calculations I should be doing here. That's why. Calculate damage dealt. This is a projectile. Damage override. Because that's the damage we specified for it. It is not the... is player needs to be checked as well. Oh, right there. Is player... trace info doesn't matter. Not with none of this matters. because we're just getting the damage dealt. In this case. And just like that, we have everything we could possibly need here. I guess I changed the order at some point. Oh, by the way. My short started to pop off recently. About the my today's short was about me not knowing 10 things to 3D printers, so I didn't get a 3D printer. And I love this one comment. Hold on, see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Found it. I clicked away though. There we go. I'm gonna filter out their name, but perfect. There it is. You sound incredibly boring and unimaginative. Thank you. Just such kind people. I love how the thing is unimaginative, because they can't imagine a scenario where I can't think of 10 things. So who's unimaginative now? That's what I thought. It gave me a chuckle. So this should be now good. So now, how did you shoot me while you were invisible? What? How did you shoot me while invisible? How did you shoot me again while invisible? Okay. Let's fix that. That's a problem. Let's fix that one. Because right now we're doing a random delay and then we're doing a bunch of this. So I need to make sure that this, if we canceled out of here, is fine. So restore settings on finish, and we can do is override on state called right after a state has been completed but before the new state has been selected. Probably say completed. And then we can do a switch on this. I guess it doesn't really matter. That's all we need. So that way we just make sure that she returns back to being visible. If for some reason she basically teleports too close to me or too far away, and so that's what happens. Yeah, okay. So this is now working. She's doing 7 damage. If I make her now an elite, she should do more. 12.6. There we go. Champion. 19.6. There we go. There we go. Yay! So now we have that part's done. So the next one is the champion ability. Spawn large AoE poison cloud. Oh, that's not the one here, right? No. Great, we need to go find it. I don't have it in the world anymore, do I? Nope. Oh, there it is. So this is the small poison one. We're going to be doing this one. So, yeah, that's the one we're doing. Well, we should modify a few things. So this is Sorla. Let's move you to her abilities. Do I want to move her to here? Should I keep it in the old other place? No, it's gonna be here. Because this one's gonna be more character specific. At least this configuration is. Okay, so looking at her animation. Right, she does. So I want her to start, yeah, here. Right, so we'll really start around frame 25. 25 is what? 1.66 seconds in. Let's do 1.7 seconds. Then we want it to last till the end. So we'll say 80 till 80. I think it's 81. Yeah, it's 81. So we have 56 divided by 15. It lasts for 3.73. So we could say also 3.7 seconds. Okay. So the reason why I say all that is because we can now configure this to be as long as we want. So, AoE VFX duration, 3.7. Okay. And then we have... Just changing that. And then we have the duration of the remaining VFX delay. Honestly, 2.7 is fine. And the duration should be, I think... Well, 6 seconds probably fine. Because then it will make it 7.5 seconds. 7.5 seconds enough? It's not very long. Maybe you should make it longer. Double it at 15. Yeah, that felt better. That felt better. Let's do that. Why did it go again? Let me change the defaults here. I'll do the duration here 15. Okay, so now we need a new daunt. Or it should be a new daunt. Let's do well, no, it should be it should be an environmental one, right? It should still use this. But I want to replace the effect. So we're going to need a few custom things. So we can maybe make a child of it. Let's see this original one. I think we make a make a child of it. There is no control of a delay. Well, hold on. First, let's set up the state tree. One thing at a time. Where's the characters? Sorla. State trees. So this is Trash Elite, because that's the same. Champion. Keep going in the wrong place. State tree. Bam. Bam. Yeah. So on this one, we have the no one care about the chase group. We care about the combat. So this combat group, right? Try select in order. And then I need a child state. This is going to be combat group. Or attacking group. This is going to go inside of that. And then random. I was thinking that. Oh, actually, no. I don't want to do random. I want to do an order, because it'll be only ever one of these characters in the world. Well, not in the world, but like possible in the mob. So telling it to always do that special attack, I think, is fine, because it's not like you have multiple doing them at the same time. So, spawn a large poison pool. It's also going to have a cooldown. Probably like 10 seconds. Probably fine. And I'll say on failed, go to the next one. So we'll do the try to do the projectile attack on fail. Okay. So we need to for actual tasks though. Do I have a spawn actor? I think I do. I should. I have a spawn actor thing. Hey, Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I don't have a spawn actor. I do have the play animation. Play specific animation. So we can play that. Start delay 0. We definitely want to do stop active movement. And we definitely want to do don't focus player. Yeah. You feel like you're so close yet so far at the same time. After debugging yesterday and today, you figured out how to speed up the octree generation to instantaneous. The issue now is the A-star generation. Got to work once or twice, but you know what's in your code that's causing infinite loop still. Have you tried adding print strings? Would it even try to print it? Or does it not even try to print when it detects an infinite? The A-star path needs to fail. You can't use a for loop. You need to use a while loop. Why can't you use a for loop? If there's an infinite loop, it will stall before even printing. Oh, okay. Well, you probably while loop is probably the problem, right? Because you can just tell it like, hey, just don't. If you remove the while part, if it stops, then you know that's the problem. And while loops are notorious about that. Because you have a start node and an end node, but you don't know how many nodes are between. I mean, here's what you can do, is just say, while doing the while loop, increment an integer, and just say, hey, when this gets to like 1,000 or whatever, just stop it. Forcefully stop it, so at least you'll know that's where the problem is. Okay? Or 2,000, or whatever. Just forcefully stop the while loop, because clearly whatever your condition for it isn't working. What you're doing is basically starting from the start node, gain the neighbor of that node, then finding the closest neighbor to that end. Then add that node and restart the process until you reach the end node. I mean, how many nodes are there? Because depending on how many nodes, you could have millions or billions of paths. Right? Oh no, you're talking about A star there. The closest neighbor to the end would be A star. It's not your octree thing. Okay, so there she goes with her ability. Right. She's idling. She does this. It does her little poison thing. The one thing that I don't want her to necessarily start it immediately. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a random. Select children at random. So it will be at least 10 seconds between, but it could be longer. 2,500 items so far, but it's doing recursion, so it's not getting all the nodes. It's going through valid nodes that fit a neighbor node. I mean, I wish I could help. I do. But I don't know enough about your system. And even if I did, I don't know how much I could possibly be of help. I wish I could say, though, do X, Y, Z. I do. But you got, look, what I can say is you got this. I believe in you. I can offer positive encouragement. Okay, let's try. Let's create a I just need a spawn actor, right? I just need a spawn actor at player location. That's what I need. So all you need to do is do a spawn actor at player location. Hey, Buchashka. That's how I'm gonna pronounce that. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The next closest neighbor to the target won't always be a valid path if there is obstruction, right? Forcing it to accept the step that it takes closest to the target will break if anything can get it in the way. Yeah, it depends on how it's checking the closest, right? Because there is a scenario where you have target here, and then you have like a wall like this, and then you're down here, right? And then you go like up, up, up. That is the closest. And going this way is further than going right, so distance-wise, this is less if you're not including the wall. And then you have to go back, because that's not right. And then you have to go figure out, like, okay, if that's not right, then you have to go, like, okay, which way do I go next? It's complicated. You're like the one meme of the guy in the tunnel that almost has diamonds. Oh. So this is you, huh? You never know how close you are. Never give up in your dreams. Hey, Velisaro, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. When a single cell checks against the list of blocked entities, it sets itself to blocked, a bool to true, and you filter out nodes with blocked. Then recursively creates child nodes to check if those are blocked until it hits a hard limit. Could it be that your check is the one that's the problem? That doesn't like it's not finding the right path that you wanted to? I'm not sure. Are you working on path? No, I'm working on AI. We're currently setting up the different tiers of abilities for this enemy. And right now, I'm giving her the ability to summon where is it? A poison puddle that's going to be this. She's going to be doing one of these. And then it's going to turn into a large AoE poison floor for a little while. So I have the animation, I have all of that, but I need to make it so we can now spawn actors on demand wherever I want. Well, in this case, on the player location. Spawn actor from class. Split. Get player pawn. Get actor location. I want to do get character capsule half height. And then subtract you. That is going to be our location. And then we'll add an offset control. You double check the block check is fine. The issue is how just the while loop. Yeah, I've run into a lot of issue with the while loop, so I don't, I'm not surprised. The while loop is the thing that causes, I think, the most infinite loops for people. And if it isn't, I'm sure it's really up there. Let's do this. Instigator is you. Cam? I think that's all we really need here. Let's do a delay. Spawn delay. So this will be 0 by default. Also, I need a reference to this. Spawned actor. And I need a boolean that says destroy on completion. Event state completed. If we're saying destroy on completion, true. Then check if it's valid. And if it is, destroy actor. Yeah, there we go. You can float around there. Because we'll want to make it. Oh no. No, we want to not destroy on completion. Destroy on. Oh, otherwise you would always destroy it. We want to destroy on. Stopped. Which one would it do? Stopped, failed. On interrupted is what I'll call it. So if it stopped or failed, I don't know which one it is, but either one of those, I think it's assumed interrupted. Hey DJO, welcome in. Or DJO, sir. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. It's been like a couple of minutes, yeah. How's it been? How have those couple of minutes been? When did you start streaming officially? What do you mean by that question, Leo? Define officially. Painful? Like what date year? But like, do you mean like start streaming on this channel? Streamed ever for any channel? Because I used to have another gaming channel and I streamed on that. Consistently? I mean, I think it was actually in the beginning of this month. I think it was probably there was probably an anniversary that happened this month. That I just bypassed because I don't care. Let's see. Can I sort by date? Well, okay. I started streaming November 3rd, 2023, but it wasn't consistent. And I started consistently streaming my game dev. March 5th, 2024. So yeah, earlier this month was my 2-year streaming cycle for streaming consistently. Sometimes you ask streamers, when did they start streaming? They respond with like, 2 hours ago. Well, that's why I asked, what do you mean specifically? I was very tempted, okay? I was very tempted. Yeah, the first consistent stream. Well, I could. Working on my game, first stream of the year, March 5th, 2024. And you can see here, 6th, 7th, and that's where I started streaming more consistently. I have 8th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Oh, I stream like Saturday and Sunday for like multiple days too there. Yeah, I was just streaming every day. Now I stream Monday through Friday. I got too much shit to do now. So yeah, March 5th apparently was my 2-year streaming anniversary for all that matters. Yet another viewer that responded with like this stream's view time, like Facebook. 3-ish then. 2 years, not 3. I started in March 2024, so 2025 is the first year, 2026 is the second year. We're into the 3rd year, but we have not been streaming for 3 years. 2 years. I've been working on this game for 2 years. In terms of time. Heart index did not work, so it's definitely something else causing the infinite loop. You said a heart integer at 5? Well, now you know. That was why I suggested to try it, because I mean, maybe that's not the problem. And good thing we tried it. It helps if I expose some things. That shouldn't be on default. Okay, actor to... Oh, wait, not the actor to spawn. I don't want to spawn... oh, yes, I do want to spawn actors. Now we need to set up the actor. So this needs to be... Zorla Poison. So now we gotta put you, because you're getting custom one, as a let's just make it poison floor one. Or let's make abilities. It's fine. Here's fine. So heart index did not work, so it's definitely something else. Oh yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. Definitely okay. Yeah, what's up, Leo? Drink water, please. Why? There, I drink some water. Smell the air, no toast rain. No bird toast? No, I don't have a toaster. Now, there's a delicious smell of fried bread, though. Sausage. Why sausage? I don't own a toaster. Look, like, people are on my case about not owning a 3D printer. I don't freaking own a toaster. Why do I need a toaster? I can just put it on the frying pan. Tastes better too. You can put some like mayo or butter on it. It tastes so much better. Use a 3D printer to print toast. It doesn't taste as good. Unfortunately, just doesn't taste as good. Oh, I guess if I'm doing it this way, then I can set it to be whatever I want. Which means I could just use this one. And then configure it. Whatever I want. There's no way you have 17,000 references. Is this open? Yes, you are. Okay, that's why. You can also go away. You can go away. Close all the stuff. Okay. There we go. I mean, earlier I was showing the great comments that I was getting on the short. I don't know why it popped off. Out of all the ones that could have pop off, it's always the ones where people have a reason to shit on me for. I don't know. This one. Am I unimaginative? Or is it just because that I know myself well enough to know that, hey, I don't need the things. I've thought of many useful things I can make with a 3D printer. I just don't need any of them. And every single example, like, you can make this, like, don't need them. Make this, and this, don't need them. Not a single person has yet to, in the comments that I've been reading, has given me a single thing to put on my list. And I'm not. So I found this to be funny. Are you gonna include these comments in the Steam page? What comments in the Steam page? The comments aren't for the game, if that's what you're referring to. The comments are for the YouTube short that came out about 3D printing on YouTube. If that's what you're referring to. No, you're good. And also welcome back, Sturman. Don't need the dot duration here. So this is 17 seconds. No, 15 seconds. Wait. I have the animation time. Yeah, so after... It's running for 15 seconds. After the 1.7 second delay to spawn it, plus 3.7 seconds of build up time. So really should be like about 20. Is it not doing something it should be? What the same things I'm doing? No, it's all fine. It's all fine. So this will take care of it being destroyed. And also, I need to have a delayed collision start for it. So I'm going to turn off... oh, it's already no collision. I think I had the collision being set somewhere. So collision enabled. Query only. Oh, after a single delay of tick. Yeah. So this, I want to set it up after. This is 3.7 seconds, I believe it was. We calculated that. You have a weird glitch that turns you invincible if you get hit again while getting attacked. Gotta fix that. Or superpower. Somehow you know why it's happening. Hey, that right there, that is the best feeling. When you have a problem and you're like, I know why, and I just need to fix it, that is amazing. Just gotta remember where that was and why it doesn't matter. Just knowing why it happened. The rest of the stuff I have problems with too, but it's the first one. If you just know why it's happening, oh, because it's so much worse not knowing why something's happening. Best Superman game. I remember the last Superman anything I watched was a movie a very long time ago. Couldn't tell you the name. I'm pretty sure I was probably like in middle school or something. And I just remember he was holding a giant like orb.
Stream paused. Don't worry, the shampoo ad isn't plot relevant.
A giant like orb of kryptonite or something. There was kryptonite, and somehow the kryptonite was also growing towards where he was holding it. But somehow he was fine, even though it was all kryptonite, which is supposed to make him weak. But he wasn't weak. He was still flying. Push it out. What? If you're gonna have something be a weakness, make it be a weakness. Have him find a cool way of dealing with it from a distance. He could just punch something into it. Like, poke it with a big stick. I don't know. That was the last Superman thing I watched. Person has been your best friend in Unreal. He never fails you. I know. Best node. Absolute best node. Recently rewatched Smallville. What a banger. I've never seen it. There's a few TV shows that I watched when I was younger. That 70s show rings a bell. Doctor House, Scrubs, Fringe. Those are a few TV shows that I remember watching. There's probably more. That movie's almost 20 years old now. I mean, the fact that you even know which one I'm referring to is impressive. Welcome in, Tamalo. Hope you're doing well. I mean, I have not watched movie I don't really watch movies, period. And yeah, I haven't watched movies consistently in a very long time. You want Terra Nova back? The name sounds familiar, but that's all. Time travel show about dinosaurs and humans going back in time. Cool. It showed him discover his powers by keeping them a secret and having to constantly lie to his friends. Interesting. I feel like I've watched or had someone probably watch Smallville, and because that sounds familiar, like the premise of it, and I think I probably had someone that watched it and then just told me about the show. But I never watched it myself. I'm pretty sure. I remember enjoying Fringe, Doctor House. I watched that 70s show multiple times. Good stuff. Good times. Now I have to pay bills. Now it sucks. That's nothing to do with the shows. I just have to do adult things. It sucks. There's a podcast with the actors that play Clank and Lex together. Go back and watch each episode, then break it down. It's quite interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. The last TV show that I watched might be Mythbusters. I'm actually thinking about it. And that's been off the air for a decade. Yeah. Let's see if this is set up the way I want. Okay. Obviously, sphere is not the right size, but I want it to disappear. Oh, right. It won't disappear because I need to simulate first. Now it should disappear. Because obviously it won't disappear in editor. I need the collision box to disappear basically when it's dead. Yeah. I think it's a little bit too slow. But we're almost there. You mean like it was a couple of seconds off? Okay. Basically perfect. What I need to do is do maybe like 19. So we'll add a second, but we'll turn off collisions. Off again. After 18. There we go. So now we need to make it big enough. That looks pretty good. I mean, maybe a little bit in. Maybe a little bit in. You see the error now? Freaking index error? Wait, index error. Why does that look so much more in compared to what I was just looking at in the viewport? Fine. How about that? That's better. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's a little. No wonder I can't find the node. Yeah, it would help if if you could find your stuff. Okay, looks good. So now on overlap, dot gameplay tag needs to be set to poison environmental. Hey, True Skill Runs, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So now, right, she'll do this, and then that will turn into the into you. So theoretically now, I can go in here. I'm not taking damage. Taking damage for her. Now I'm taking damage from the environment. Not environment. Environment. Excellent. So now, get rid of you. Get rid of you. We need to have it spawn this after a 1.7 second delay. Yeah. You want to use your yeah. So it's not like the craziest thing, but that's pretty good. So maybe I should let me give it a smaller cooldown than I did. Cooldown I gave it was 10 seconds. I think I'm gonna make it like 7 seconds. Working on isometric tile studio plugin tool. Tile studio plugin tool. Sounds cool. As in to place isometric tiles? Or to preview isometrically? Yes. Preview things isometrically. I want to, first of all, turn off the or turn on the hidden in game for the sphere collision. We don't need that anymore. The next thing is I need to set up that she stops doing it if like she gets stunned. So and I think if she dies while doing it, it should kill it. Okay, well, I need to do more damage if I want to test that. I'm just give myself some more damage. Why are you still invisible? I thought I just fixed this. Okay, this should have stopped. At that moment, that should have stopped. Generate, place, edit, etc. Kind of a do-it-all tool. Cool. Generating... it's interesting. Because, I mean, imagine it'll work for very specific setup then. It says stop logic. But... oh, hold on. Don't I have the... it might be on the enemy. Spawn Niagara particle systems. It's Niagara particle systems, not actors. But even still, it should have stopped this. It should have ran this. Why are you still invisible? What? Okay, so it did print hello. So... oh, is it completed? Print string. Maybe it's not doing completed. Because it's not completed, it's exited though. Theoretically. Exit, that's right. Hold on, but does it do... but it does exit as well here, right? Yes. Change type? What, wait, what is this? Why can't I switch here? Select? Non-chain? No. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. So how do I trigger that on exit, but only current rand status? Well, I guess I could try this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We do this. Oh yeah, state run status. Okay. So the same thing, we just do it on exit state instead of... So, stopped, yes. Failed, yes. I assume it's one of these. We don't do it here. Stopped. Good. And it stopped. Okay. So there's the effect. And there's the effect destroyed. Perfect. But if we let her finish it... and now kill you, it stays. And it'll continue doing damage to me because it doesn't need her anymore. Heck yeah. Okay. So we can have an interruption to it if we want. So now, what is going on with the teleport? I thought of, oh, I did incomplete again, didn't I? Which is also why it failed. So stay complete just should not be used, really. Yeah. Event exit state, restore. And then here I don't need to do this because it'll take care of it already automatically here. No reason to do it twice. And now she should teleport. Fine. Still. Just stay here just to see how it works. Yeah, that pretty much times there is good. Okay, maybe a little bit longer of a cooldown on that. a little bit longer. Let's put it back to 10 seconds. And I mean, honestly, it's if I wasn't just on the same spot, it would have been good. I'm gonna go 8 seconds, and then you're good now. What I can try doing. Okay, after she's done, she should wait. Okay. She should not immediately attack right away. So let's do let's do you go in here. You do not have the cooldown. You also do not have the transition. The group does. The group also doesn't have any of this stuff. Delete all. So only thing the group does is just figure out if it's in the cooldown. Then does this. Oh yeah, and then on completed, go to next. And then we'll add a sibling state and then just await. And we'll say weight 0.75 with a 0.25 variance. So anywhere from half a second to a second. Do I want to do a little bit longer? Let's try 0.75 to 1.25. Yeah. So there goes that ability. She's very vulnerable when she's doing that, I will say, right? So she's not very dangerous. And she's doing this a lot, so she's become very easy to deal with. So how do we make her more dangerous? I think I can give her also 5 daggers, but I don't want to. Bigger area, potentially. We could theoretically make the area bigger that the effect takes up. Like a lot bigger. Let's try it. Let's try making it bigger. Is that about the right size for the hitbox? I think it is. Collision box? Yeah, that seems about right. Let's try that. Let's try that one. For size. Yeah, that's a little. I think that's better. You give up over there. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I think that's better, because now she's gonna make giant areas of the place. Like, you still can get her relatively easily. Couple of things still. Maybe I want to increase the duration of them. I think I want to increase the duration. So I'm going to have it last for an extra 5 seconds. Which means I need to add an extra 5 seconds here. And extra 5 seconds here. And then I think we're okay. Here we go. So now we have a much bigger area that gets made into poison. The one concern I now have is melee. Let me turn off my overpower damage. But if you see her, you just run away, knowing that she will place that far away, and then how did I take stab? Oh, she shotgunned me. Ooh. I need to make sure I pay attention to her attack animation. Because if I'm not paying attention to her animation, then obviously I'm just going to get wrecked. But even as melee, I mean, I think she's still completely fine. So you have to play around her and her abilities and pay attention to her animation. Yeah, I think this is fine. Obviously, I have a lot of movement room here, and I won't have necessarily this much room somewhere else. But I think that's where the fun comes in. You don't have to like stay in your one spot. You can like backtrack a little and whatnot. Which boss is this for? Spider? No, that's not Spider. This is for her. This is hers. That's her champion ability. Yeah, this is her. That's the champion. If you get a champion version of her, she does this. She throws 3 daggers, spawns that, and the daggers. So this does ground and poison dot. This does impact damage and throws a dot on you as well. So that's the champion. The elite doesn't do the ground thing. So the elite version, on top of just doing less damage, only does the 3 daggers and the poison dot, which also does less damage. And then the trash tier just does a single one, a single dagger, no poison, no nothing. Because you have 8 of these potentially. Not potentially. If it's a trash version, you'll have like 8 of them on average. So you'll have to just dodge them. They're not very tanky though. Right, that's a single big hit. Honestly, I probably should make them a little tankier than they are. Balance it a little bit more. Character info. Base stats. Yeah, 65 is, yeah, that's too little. Let's do at least 75. 80. 80. So it's a big one and 2 small ones, assuming 0 upgrades. Obviously, as soon as you have a single upgrade, let's just try with a level 1 damage upgrade. Yeah, level 1 damage upgrade, and you only take 2 hits now. It's not even including any abilities. Because obviously, if I just did one of you, she's dead in 1 hit. So, yeah. I think that's looking pretty good. But you did bring up Spider, and that is a good one to give the Spider to be able to put up poison puddles. We'll rework the bosses as well. Don't worry. We'll be reworking bosses as well for the nth time. Yeah, so that's her. I think that she's done for her stuff. Tiny puddles. I actually have an enemy that spawns tiny puddles already. This guy. If I make him specifically an elite, I believe. Yeah, look at him. As he walks, and he needs to load his stuff. He creates, he needs to load his attack animations. You can see the elite does a bigger area, and he does these poison, like a poison walkway as he walks. Right? But the champion on this guy has a AoE dot around him. So he just has a toxic aura, which is, by the way, the same aura now that you get. So that's the new visual for it. So if I gave myself toxic aura, that's also the same one I get. What do you mean this is the 500th version of Arachne? So toxic, I know. I'm the worst. And I'm proud of it. Because I gotta be number one at something. You forgot the name of the spider boss? In my game, it's just Great Spider. He doesn't even have a proper name. It was just called Great Spider. Because I think that's what it was just called in the by Epic or something. Oh, I just couldn't think of a name at the time. I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, it's just that. It was the first one I ever did, so. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad name. It's a little bit too on the nose. But honestly, maybe not. Yeah, just go with that, honestly. Okay, what is our next enemy? Oh, that's our last 3D enemy. We've now done Embertooth, Gloomsting, Gruntling, Skeleton, and Zorla. Yeah. Have you seen them all, Leo? Because I know you haven't been here much recently. If you want to see them, let me know. But the next one that we got to work on is the 2D ones. The question is, how much effort do I want to put into the 2D ones? I mean, I guess I should just figure out their abilities, and then whenever I find 3D replacements for them, they'll just take the abilities of the 3D replacements. So this is our first one. So this one right now just shoots a projectile. Right. Which does AoE damage. Which is all great. Like, it looks nice. Everything's good. But actually, I also really like the sprite projectiles. I don't know which one I prefer, sprite or 3D. It's hard to say. I almost prefer the sprite projectiles, but so maybe in the end somehow I'll go convert projectiles to sprites, which might look cool, honestly. So until we get errors, the character artist was moving into a new place, so I was hoping to get the character texture model to like test with before we moved, but didn't happen. So right now it doesn't have internet. So hopefully I get the update to something to look at by end of the month. And so probably next month, I'm hoping, we started looking into her. I'm also still probably gonna change her name. It's just so damn close. Like, I'm still conflicted on it. In fact, I have, where is it? Here, you wanna you wanna figure out some names? One of them, by the way, was Skye, S-K-Y-E. Oh yeah, there it is. Skye. I was, what? No, I don't. I was like, I don't know if that one's a little too on the nose. If I call her Skye and it's a sky environment in all of these environments, maybe a little too on the nose. But yeah, I need to figure out a name. And that last name doesn't matter as much, but definitely the first one. It's just freaking. Like, the good thing is, right? The good thing is if I search Eris just into Google Images, I do get the planet and the god. Well, actually, I know. I get other Eris characters. But there's Eris. The first one's Eris mythology, Eris goddess of discord. The only other thing that is stopping me is just that it looks too much like you don't even have to scroll that far. I just checked. There she is. Right. It's not a super long scroll, but there's a scroll. I have never seen it, but yeah, her. And she does look different. But this outfit is so damn close. Because I also have like a white top with as armor here and shorts and crooked belt. It's just so, and I have this kind of thing. Like if I design her not knowing this character, and the fact that it's so damn similar, it's just annoying. It's so stupid. A picture of the character. This is the non-colored version, but even on this one, right, you can see like shorts, angled belt, I don't know, this kind of angle thing. We have the armor. It's obviously different, right? This is white. I can probably play a textured version. Like, yes, it is different. There's a lot of it is similar. So I feel like also having the name is too much, but at the same time, it's a common name. It's not like it's a rare name. I'm conflicted by like a picture from long ago. Have to go back all the way before we did the head, like a full body. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Right? Like, yes, it's different, but it is different. Yep. You know, we have the same character on screen. Yeah, I know, right? So, so I feel like having the name be the same as well is a little too much. So I need to figure out a new name. I don't need to, but I want to figure out a new name. The other thing that is making me feel like I should pick a new name is that I think Eris as the goddess of discord and conflict, I think story-wise doesn't make as much sense. Because I don't think I want her to be the embodiment of discord and conflict. And if I'm going to give her a name like that, I feel like she should be. So I might look through just a bunch of goddess names and see what are their goddesses of down the line and see if one of them just fits the character that I want to make and go with that. I don't have to make it a name of a goddess, of course, but just stuff I'm thinking about. Because it is very similar. And by the way, it's because I originally started with concept art of by Midjourney. Okay. It's very possible. I forget if we can find it. I think I know where it is. No. Yeah, here. This is what the original, right, design was. And you can see this is like, again, this is where it started. But it's very possible this was also taken from inspiration from the same thing. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't help that I also made her a little stylized compared to those images. Anyway, enough of that. What are we doing with it with you? So, let's take a look at you. It's similar to a Heavenly Sword as well. Sword. Kinda. I mean, I'll be honest, she's not wearing very much here at all. I think it would be a stretch of saying it's similar to this one, because this is basically she's in underwear and has red hair. It's a little bit, I feel, further away from this one that I don't feel like it's too similar. But like this one, I don't like that's fine. Most of the hair, yeah. End of the day, there's only so much difference that it can be gleaned. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. I just feel like if the name and the look is a little much, if it was already set that I have the character's backstory and the story that I want to tell potentially for her to be fitting the god Eris, then I would stick with it. But because I don't think the god Eris is being the goddess of discord fits the character, it makes me like, you know what, maybe I should just swap it. Maybe I should. Okay, so what do we want for this character? I don't want to give her another character multiple projectiles. We already did slot projectile spitting world laser. And another poison puddle or another ground puddle. There's so many already. I don't want every single enemy creating poison and fire on the ground. What can we do now? A delayed explosion doesn't really work for these sprites. But I need something that happens where it hits or something. I could make it a big explosion where it hits. You have a tank? What do you mean by a tank? Like, drive a tank? Big, shoot cannon? That tank? Or like, tank protect in an MMO tank? Or tanky enemy? I have a tanky enemy that is just like this, with a similar attack, but is just very beefy and thick that I'm planning to make. Why were you moving? Why were you moving as you were walking? God damn it. I need to look into that. Okay, well, we'll fix that. But yeah, that's the tanky version of that. So we have the same enemy here twice, but one of them is just tanky. So we'll have to do this twice. So fun. I could have it make an explosion or like a bigger AoE effectively for the larger. Like I can just do something simple for one of them. I could do a gravity effect. I could pull them in. I could pull the character in towards the impact point. So wherever the enemy hits in a radius around, I can just pull the player in. They redirect damage from nearby enemies to itself. No. I can make that an ability though. But that's a good ability. I don't think it would work for that one because it's a projectile enemy. If it was like if it was a not, I mean, it could just do low damage and just be tanky, even though it's a projectile enemy. Yeah, I could just do that. Absorb nearby damage onto self. I'll need to figure out how the hell I do that. You know what I could do for this? I could just add a collision component, like a sphere collision, to the character. Oh no, but that won't stop AoE. I don't know. How would I tackle that? Because the enemies don't know what was hit. The only thing that knows what was hit was the attack itself, which won't even know if there's one nearby. I'll need to think about how I would do that. I think I want to have that as an ability because I think that ability sounds cool. I'll just need to figure out how to do something like that. Because I could do like when taking damage, I could do like a trace in an area and seeing if there's an enemy or there's something that has a gameplay tag. And if it does, then it sends the information to them instead. Like that's a possibility. Something you have to figure out for yours got to work. Nice. Like when taking damage, something got hit. It's taking the damage. You can basically check, is there someone within an area that has this, and all that. You're playing with 5.8? Where the hell are you getting 5.8? Is it like a custom built thing? That's a new terrain. I mean, that's cool. I want to know what the PCG stuff is. Is there actually updates to PCG this time? Because there wasn't very much last time. That's what I want to know. New terrain sounds great. It definitely has needed a rehaul. What really needs a rehaul is UMG, but they're never going to do that. Unfortunately. Anyway, well, I'll figure out what to do with this one, but yeah, the tank thing. Maybe we'll focus on that one tomorrow, because I think the tank thing we can do, and then focus on him instead. The other ones we have are Goblin, which does backstabs. You're basic. And you already do like a bigger AoE, so you just have him do a even bigger AoE. I mean, if you need that, I'm curious. What did you do? I'm just curious about what you're doing for the. Are you like doing a trace to see if there's someone nearby they can take the damage on a hit, or what do you do? I'm just curious about the logic. That's the thing that I got to figure out. Like, I don't think I need help on the blueprint front, because mine's different, but the logic is really... I'm curious how different yours is to what I just came up with. That's all. But either way, good progress. The ability has the owner, and if it's shielding the enemy, it redirects the ability owner. The ability has the owner. But how do you would need to like give all enemy, I mean, I guess you could do like an overlap. You give enemies the shielding tag, and but then you would need to also give the actor that, yeah, it's a whole thing. I'm probably gonna do, when taking damage, it checks for it. And it checks, does a trace and sees if anyone has the tag. Assuming that, yeah. Or I could do a trace just for specific actors that I know has the tag, but better just do for the tag. We'll figure something out. I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Sounds interesting. They don't have to be in order. But for now, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. I'm gonna go do my Japanese study stuff, and then I'm gonna play some eugenics, because I have a lot of hours in that game. 92.9 hours in that game. And I'm gonna put more hours into eugenics. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.